all in all, being an amputee isn't as bad as some people make it out to sound. I mean, people do act differently around me. Some are even good, you know. The ones that are friendly and open doors for you, insist on carrying all your bags out to your car. The ones that say, "Get in front of me, you only have 18 items." But then there's the NRA group. You know, the ones I'm talking about, don't you? Yeah. The naturally retarded Americans. Probably one of you are out here right now. I mean, we don't need to ask you. You know which ones you are. I mean, these are the people that ask some of the stupidest questions. Like, for example, the other day one asked me, "Can you still drive a car?" Well, I simply told him, nope. I had to talk poor kid into coming out of retirement. I fell down in front of my yard and a neighbor came up to me and he asked, "Are you okay? Should I help you up?" Well, I looked him straight in the eyes and I said, "Nope, I'm fine. I'm just laying out here and waiting for my other leg to come back out with some sodas." Well, in a grocery store, I stepped on a wet spot and fell flat on my face because they forgot to put down one of those caution signs. You know, the manager came to me and he asked, did you fall down?" Now I'm sure that all of you know what my answer was to that stupid question. I said, "Nope, just doing my daily push-ups." A few seconds later, a little boy, he came up running over to me. He said, "Hey, mister, did you fall on your butt?" Kids, God bless them. I said, "Nope, my butt fell on me." The kid then ran off yelling, "Mommy, my butt fell on him, my butt fell on him." I really don't know what the crap that meant, but at any rate, some people often ask me, I said, "Did that really happen?" I'm pretty sure you're asking that too and all. Well, the answer to that is, yep, that really happened. In another store, a bus boy, he came up to me and he said, "Do you need any help getting something down?" Now listen, man, you would think, alright, that it would be obvious that if a person keeps trying to reach the 2-liter bottle of Dr. Pepper that they always seem to put on, you know, the highest shelf at the far back, that answer would be self-explanatory, right? Well, I guess this gives you proof that he is definitely in the NRA group, alright? Still, I wasn't going to be rude to him, alright? So I said, "Nope, I'm just waiting for it to jump off the shelf and into my arms." A while back, I stepped off this curve and, you know, fell the wrong way down right onto my, side. Well, soon the guy, he came running up to me and he asked, "Hey, did you hurt your elbow?" "Nope," I told him. "I landed on my funny bone. Can't you hear me laughing?" Yeah. Well, at any rate, just the other day, at a Walmart parking lot, I stepped on something slippery, alright? And one crutch, it went flying off in a direction, while the other, that sucker started heading straight south. You're going early for the winter, the soon it'll be bye-bye gone, buddy. Yeah, at any rate, my body, it began rattling. I started shaking all over the place. I was, trying to, any way I could, try to, to do some kind of a new kind of a dance, let's call it the one-legged twist, or whatever. And all this time, man, that I was doing this, I was doing everything I possibly could, to prevent me from falling flat on my freaking butt. And I saw this a couple of customers, and they stopped and stared at me as if to say, "Hey, man, cool, It's good to know that, he doesn't let his disability stop him from, acting normal." Well, I guess you know that in the end, I finally lost the fight and fell down. A few seconds later, a guy walks up to me and asks, did you fall down and hurt yourself? Now you would think that I would say something more like, well, duh. But it came more like, nope. Just laying here on the hot tar in the parking lot because it does great wonders to your back, man. You ought to come lay down here beside me and try it out. Got in and said okay and walked away. He actually walked away and left me there. I tell you, man, if a guy collecting buggies, if he didn't see me a few minutes later, I'd probably still be lying there. Well, anyway, the other day, a guy, he walked up to me and he asked, where's your other leg? Now, being the friendly kind of guy I am, I said, well, it's at the dry cleaners because I stepped into a pile of dog crap and couldn't get rid of the smell. I'll be picking it up after 4 o'clock. I can't remember who asked me, but somebody asked me, said, did it hurt? I said, of course not. In fact, it felt so good that I'd do it again. But I can't, because where would I put all of my right foot shoes? Last year, that was a year ago. Yes, Bill Linville, I'm ready for that sign. I hope the NRA group didn't give me a call. Anyway, last summer I was at this laundromat and I was waiting for my clothes, to dry. When this guy, he walks up to me and he asked, do you know that your left pants leg is shorter than the right? Oh man, I couldn't resist it. I tried, I swear, I couldn't though. So I said to him, it's that damn dryer at home that keeps shrinking, all right, one of my legs. I don't know why. Any rate, I bring them here to dry again so, they'll come back out even, But, that's just how it is. Don't worry about it. It happens that way. This is what you have to call NRA people. That's just naturally, retarded people. I don't be offended by that word retarded and everything else and all of it, because I'm not talking about, those that are, especially challenged or anything else. These people are just totally retarded. I mean, just literally. And there's nothing I can say about it any better than that. Welcome to the NRA. For any of you that are there, we salute you, I guess.